Good morning. I'm your friend Scotty Ray, and welcome into Easter Sunday. It is going to be a wet one and severe weather ahead of us as we prepare for what is coming. As we go to radar this morning and go ahead and start taking a look at what is happening, we're starting to see some light shower activity up in the Macon area, just above the four-way stop there. As we come down, a little bit of sprinkles here, there, and yonder across the area. Nothing heavy at this point. We had a shower or two overnight. As we move back out and start looking at what's going on now, as we look here up to the Delta near Memphis, coming in from Arkansas, some showers there, some thunderstorms that will be approaching before long. We go back further west past Shreveport this morning and take a look at what we've got. Now, these are the storms that once they get here will increase to the due west of Shreveport, back into Marshall, Texas, Longview, Tyler, Texas. Possibility of some tornadoes starting there as you'll look at that storm track across Tyler, Texas, just to the northeast of there. Due south of there, some heavy activity there and some tornadoes forming there as well. Not on the ground or anything. I don't think they've got a warning yet. Let's take a look and see what they've got over in Tyler at this point. They have tornado warning. They do. Until 8 a.m. this morning, severe thunderstorm warnings, flash flood watches. So this is the beginning of what is coming over here in Tyler, Texas, in this area. Keep them in your thoughts as these tornado warnings have been issued, several down through here around Longview, Tyler, and south of there. And it's just more of the same of what's going to be coming in a little bit. So that's where we are on weather so far showing up on radar. Not gotten to the state of Mississippi yet at all. So as we prepare and get ready for this, that's where we are. As let's take a look at our timeline now of what we've got going on. As I mentioned, today is Sunday. It is Easter Sunday. Very important to remember what today is all about. He has risen. That's a very important thing. Keep that in your prayers today as we prepare for what is ahead of us. As we look at our projected timeline, all right, this entire red area, we're out of a 1 through 5, we're a 4 at this point of high risk for today, according to the National Weather Service. The west side of the state, Vicksburg from 9 to 7. Middle of the state, taking in Jackson, is going to be from 11 until 10. And then our area, they've upped it a couple of hours. They had it at 3 o'clock. Now it's been moved to 1 till 11 p.m. tonight. So anytime around 10 onward, be on the lookout. Watch what the weather is doing. With this, they're saying that flash flooding is going to happen, taking in from Meridian, from here to Columbus, back over across Vicksburg up to Greenville there in the Delta. It's coming across the central portion of the state. This entire thing going to dump a lot of rain. We could have 1 to 3 inches of rain in less than 3 hours. So keep that in mind, too. It's going to be a wet one for us today. As we look across of the winds, we're all in this. If you in our immediate area, we've got high winds from 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. tonight. So it could be some limbs cracking, and we could lose some power as well. So please keep that in mind for today. As we look at what the Weather Channel is predicting, this is what they're saying is going to be the heart of the storm. Just past into Louisiana, taking in the central portion of Mississippi over to Birmingham, and just across that Georgia state line is what they're predicting. So get a good look at that. If you live in that area, be weather-wise today. Even that red now, that's not going to be light stuff all the way up to Nashville, taking in those areas there, Murfreesboro. Y'all are going to be getting some weather today. As we look at what happens tomorrow, it's moved off to the east, taking in Florida and on up the east coast there. So it'll be out by tomorrow, but it's going to be a ferocious, is that the word I should use, a few hours ahead of us. So be prepared. This is the timeline of the states and where it will be. Texas this morning, Louisiana through the evening, Arkansas Sunday evening. This is where it gets us. Mississippi, Alabama late Sunday morning through evening. That's through about 11 o'clock. Tennessee this afternoon as well. Alabama mid-afternoon, as I mentioned. Georgia Sunday evening into Sunday. South Carolina and North Carolina, this will get these overnight hours. So that's where we are on weather and the timeline. I'll be here throughout this to keep you posted as to what's going on street by street, to keep you up to date with it. And, of course, our coverage is being brought to you in part by Rick Justice Automotive, the good folks at Hooper's on 22nd Avenue, and Piggly Wiggly, Joe and the gang out in Collinsville. Stay tuned. We'll be on top of the weather for you here at Scotty Ray's Morning Weather. Thank you for spending part of your day with me here.